Hello, my friends. I've got another poem video for you today. St. Louis Part 22. I've written one that's based on an area I'm still living in as this day. And if you think you know everything about it, just wait until I have it in store, because I pretty much know the truth about it. The same area I'm still living in, the same area that never gave a you-know-what about me when I was a child. Now, before I read this poem to you, I'm going to tell you about how can I say this? What's the HITE against this area I'm still living in as this day? Let's take a look back. When I was a child, I kept thinking that this area that I'm still living in, I kept thinking that this area had something special as ever, had something special I would enjoy. Unfortunately, it never did. All I remember was being spat in the face and being nothing but a non-existent fellow that never existed in the first place. This area, how do I put it this way? This area never gave a D-A-M-N about me. And if you think you know the truth, just wait till I have to tell you in my poem. But before I get to that, let me continue on. This area, I really don't know what to say. I've never liked it since I was a child. And it's the whole truth. The whole entire truth. I mean, if you think I liked it, you may be wrong about this, because I never did when I was a child. I mean, to be honest with you, I remember it, let's just say, disrespecting me on every trail I found myself in. I remember how I put it this way. The residents never gave a damn about me. Actually, let me erase that for a second. Let's just say there were people in this area that never gave a damn about me. Wherever you went, wherever you go, I mean, never gave a damn about me so bad. You only did stuff for them unless they wanted you to. You only did stuff for them that they wanted their own way. No, what am I saying? This area never gave a damn about me. And I'm going to be honest with you. It never did. Not even when I was a child. There's a reason why I never liked this area, and there's a reason I always thought about getting away from it as ever. There are areas I like, especially the one I always go to get away from this effed up area as ever. And to tell you this, there's a reason why I picture the area I'm still living in, being sent straight to the ground, as if it never existed, not even in my effing book. So get ready as I read you this poem, because this is something you may want to hear, and this is something you may want to hear for yourselves. And this is something I'm about to say in my poem that will become truthful as ever. Say hello to the poem I like to call The Hate. Actually, you know what? Before I say this poem is based on my hate against East Hartford. I call this poem The Hate Against East Hartford. I would love to see East Hartford come to an end. My vow is to watch it never mend. This is the area I really hate, seeing how it represents this state. This area has spat in my face before, a problem that is never ignored. I made a vow to watch it burn to the ground. You can tell there will be no pieces of it being found. I can picture it being set on fire. The day it became very expired. The area became a very total infest, with people derailing their own lives on a quest. I knew the area never had a heart, not even from the start. The area I live in will pay for its sin. Don't think it's going to get a win. East Hartford will be shattered from the day it became direct battle. East Hartford never cared if I exist, abandoning me straight in the mist. East Hartford has become a very rotten landscape, giving you nothing but a direct scrape. That's right, my friends. I have never liked this area since I was a child. Tried to blend in, and what happened? I remember being disrespected wherever I went. And trust me, I remember being disrespected and being spat on like I didn't exist. I remember the area spat. I remember the area having to spat on me wherever I head. The Lance, you know what? To tell you this truth, this area never gave a damn about me. It never did. There's a reason why I like other areas that do care about that have. There's a reason I like other areas that did give it. That did how I say this. That did give. That did how do I say this right now. There were other areas that have always welcomed me in with open arms as ever, and I have always enjoyed them as ever. This area I'm still living in. Don't think that you really think. Don't think that it never did. And it's become a very total infest, with many of fellows not knowing what to do with their lives these days. And to be honest with you, I really never wanted nothing. I really never wanted to do nothing with this place, as ever. See how I'm still living in it. See how I'm still living in this area as this day. If there was one area I would love to go to, if there was one area I would love to live in, it'd be West Hartford. It's very caring, it's very lovely, it's very wonderful, and very amazing. It's very wonderful, very lovely, very loving, very caring, and very wonderful as ever. Especially in my book, all the way. This area that I'm still living in, please, I already know the truth about it. Trust me. You really think you know the whole thing about it? Think again. This area is nothing but a total infest, becoming a total. It's become nothing but not only an. You know what I mean, but it's also become a very total waste. It's become a very total dump as ever. There's a reason why I want nothing to do with it as ever. And if anything happens to it, I'll be thrilled. It'll never exist as ever. Never gave a damn about it. Never gave a damn about. Just to be honest, it never gave a damn about me. Not as ever. And I could tell straight from the very truth. I have witnessed a lot of things in this area from start to finish, and trust me, everything that's happened in this area has been witnessed as ever. So to tell you this truth, if you're watching this, and if you heard what I just read from this poem, from my new poem, you just witnessed what was right in front of you. The truth of what I just said in my poem. My hate against East Hartford. That's right. So I say, there you have it for today. This is the end of my poem, part 22. Part 22 was based on my hate against the area I'm still living in as this day. So to tell you this, East Hartford, rotten you know where, as ever. Thank you for your time, and see you next time.